fuck it up, fucking it. I love when you count me out. I love when you count me out.
Hey girl, thank you so much for clicking on my video. If you are new here, my name is Ashley. I am the owner, writer, and creator for a blog brand platform called Eatin' Bougie. Eatin' Bougie is essentially a love letter from me to you. It is my vision of fashion, real life, and everything in between. However, when it comes to this YouTube channel, we talk about all things streetwear, street style, street fashion. We are here to build a sustainable wardrobe without breaking the bank. And the best thing about this channel, it does not matter your age, gender, race, shape, or walk of life. If you feel inspired by any of the topics that we discuss or any of the pieces and looks that I put together, this channel is for you. If this is your vibe, if this is the type of content that you have been looking for, go ahead and lock in with me by hitting that subscribe button, turn on your notifications so you know every time your girl makes a drop. You can also lock in with me on all the social media platforms, including TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest. Enough about me and what I got going on. Let's just go ahead and jump into today's topic. You know what? I can't even talk about today's topic
because I ain't got what we need.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
We finna bust a move right quick.
What?
Come on with me. We finna go mobile and grab my little class. We ain't about to take that long. We just gotta shoot a move right quick. Come on, let's go.
You will never outdress that friend that knows how to thrift. That fashionable friend that knows how to go thrifting, that can find a whole outfit for $20 at Goodwill. You will never outdress. Stop trying. You will never have more personality and character and uniqueness in your outfit than that person. They always be happy to tell you. Zero shame. Hey, where did you get the I thrifted this? Don't even let you finish. I thrifted this. $6. Where did you get the jacket? $10. Goodwill right there. The Goodwill, you make a left on Jefferson and it's right on the corner. Yeah, those people that we know that will just walk up at any Salvation Army and put that shit on. Yeah, we gotta recognize them. We gotta give them their flowers because they win.
Child. Now let's get into today's topic. Not only are we here to build a sustainable wardrobe, hence thrifting, utilizing pieces that we already have without breaking the bank, we're also building a very unique, wonderful, robust wardrobe so that we can look our best and basically not look like everybody else. So with all that being said, we're gonna bust down on the DIY, because the best thing about upcycling and DIY projects, not only can you create different looks, these are usually one-to-one. Nobody else is gonna have it. You could customize and do DIYs to fit your taste, your style. This is actually not necessarily a new hack. I just wanted to throw my own little video out there in the world so y'all could see a different way to do that thing and to style it up real cute. I have these two shirts and we are essentially going to fuse them together. I do have a rule that if you buy a piece, you need to be able to wear it at least 3 ways. So today I am going to show you not only 7 ways to play around with these two shirts, I'm going to do 7 coordinating outfits. All of these looks are extremely effortless. They are very easy to recreate. And of course, you don't have to have my exact pieces. You already know I'm gonna drop you a shopping list, just letting you know what pieces you should actually look for to recreate. Think of all of these looks as very starter pack. I'm giving you the layout, I'm giving you the foundation and the basic, and then you take it and let your imagination just run wild from there. This is where your own personality kicks in and you make that starter pack look your own. Style is about embodying just self-expression and having fun. You don't have to think that hard to look good, and if you do, that's why you on this channel. Before we actually get started, there are a few tips that I want to give you so that you can get the most out of doing this DIY/style hack. You have to get the shirts from the same section. So if you're gonna go with a men's shirt, for one, the second shirt also needs to be a men's shirt. If you're going to go with the more petite cut from the gworl section, you need to have your second one be from the gworl section. It kind of gets weird when you're mixing all the different cuts. You can do this with any 2 shirts that you already have, but I highly recommend that you do these with the same size shirt. Today, the 2 shirts that I'm using, they are both a double X in men's. And that brings us to tip number 3. To get more versatility out of the shirt, I would recommend the larger the better. So again, I did do a 2X in men's. In real life, the shirt would totally drown me, but the type of twists and turns that we're going to do to these shirts, you definitely want to have more fabric to play around with, and it just gives for the dramatics. Have fun. Play around with different patterns. You could do this with 2 plain white shirts. You could do this with the same print shirt. But of course, this is a streetwear channel, so I'm always going to push the envelope, mix prints, just to have a little bit more fun, to have more color, to just to give the outfit more pop. Of course, you do this however you feel comfortable. Play around with it. Try different ways. Honestly, I could have did about 20 to 25 different looks. But just to keep this video short, to keep your attention, to keep you here, I don't want to.
Jumping over to a voiceover, we are doing the crisscross button down. Easiest way to fuse these shirts together is to just put it on and button it as if you are buttoning down a regular button down shirt. As you can see, I got the front and I am just going to twist it around and fully button it up in the back as well for this particular hack. And this is how every hack is going to start, with buttoning the shirts together. I'm twisting the shirt back around because I want my patterns to fall a certain kind of way. This one is super easy. You're taking the back sleeves and just crisscrossing it, and then you're going to bring it around to the front, securing it tightly around the waist, creating a belt waist effect. And then if you want, you can go ahead and cuff the sleeves and adjust the collar to where it just looks like a really oversized button down shirt. To style, I just went in with a light wash pair of jeans. I cuffed them really big at the bottom. I went in with these new furry pumps. I finished it off with a very small crossbody handbag, and this just gives for a very simple, basic but not so basic look to prance around town in, girl. Up next, the high-low button-down dress. This one is super easy to recreate. Both shirts are buttoned in the front and the back. You're going to take a belt of choice and secure it around the waist, creating a dress-like effect. I actually pulled all the fabric to the back, creating a dramatic train-like effect. And boom, you got a cute little dress. For styling, I went in with the baseball cap that we just thrifted with some really old, wide, thigh-high boots. And the same furry bag that I have been wearing from Amazon all year long. Effortless, but very much put together in very minuscule time. Next up, an asymmetrical style top. Starting off completely buttoned, but the shoulder and arm of choice is going to be completely out of the top. From there, we are going to wrap the shirt around pretty much like how you would do a towel stepping out of the shower. Here you're going to take the back sleeves from either shirt, and this is how we're going to secure the garment. We are bringing the side that is exposed all the way around the waist. This one is a little bit more complicated because you have to make sure that you are still securing the boob. Once this feels secure, you are going to tie it on the side that is exposed. So the arm that is out, that's where you're going to tie this shirt. Once you've secured it to your liking, you're going to simply gather all of the fabric and bring it to the front, just creating that asymmetrical, deconstructed vibe, but very much on purpose. I made this a short sleeve puff shirt by just pushing that sleeve all the way up to my shoulder. Styling, I went right back in with the balloon pants that we just talked about in a previous video, an old pair of pointy booties, and a thrifted bucket bag that I just simply tucked in, creating a structured like clutch. Same baseball cap that we just thrifted today, making this a very elevated, casual, unique outfit. It's showing a little bit of skin. It's giving that sexy vibe. This look is very relaxed, but it is hardly chill, baby. Next, we have a very simple button down tied with a sash. Just like the others, we're starting with the shirt completely buttoned down. We are adjusting the cuffs. We are taking the back sleeves and bringing them around to the front. We are securing the garment by tying it at the front as tight as you can handle, just creating a long sash. We are adjusting the collar because it does get a little crazy, and bringing all of the fabric to the front, making it the main character of some very basic pieces. We took some simple barrel leg sweatpants, our New Balance 530, and paired it with a denim and shearling crop jacket. Same baseball cap, same old thrifted bucket bag, we gotta look raw. This is probably my favorite today. We're doing a midi skirt. Keep in mind, both of these shirts are really big, so I needed to secure it with a really big safety pin. I did this by folding the pieces together and securing it and then turning it around to the back. There are two ways that this can be done. The first is by grabbing the back sleeves and tying them around your waist. However, I'm doing the complete opposite and taking the two front sleeves and tying it around my waist but securing it in the back. I found that this gives more of a midi skirt style while still having an element of surprise in the back with the gathering, going for that train-like look. To style this one, I went right back in with the same baseball cap, some little square sunglasses that I got off of Amazon, and we did a mock neck or turtleneck top, same boots, same bag, and I just grabbed a very simple leather jacket. I told you, girl, you need to have in your closet. Here is why. It is giving chic, stylish, but most of all unique. Next up, the deconstructed button down. You already know, start off with those shirts buttoned in the front. We're turning this one around and we are gathering all of the fabric to create a really big tie. And I'm gonna tell you, if you got somebody to help you with this, I strongly advise you to call them in the room to assist, because I ain't gonna even lie, I was having a little struggle getting this one tied. I'm damn near popped my arm out the socket trying to get this thing secure. But we got it. Once you get the back adjusted to your liking, you're going to play around with the front and make sure it just fits your waist really secure and snug. We styled her with a thrifted men's blazer and some wide leg trousers. I created a choker like necklace with the tie that I thrifted from the men's section today. All you do is wrap it around your neck and you got a cute little accessory. Same black studded kitten heel sling bag, the same statement bag, just creating a really chic but cute deconstructed menswear look. Coming in at number 7 with a wrap blouse. Securing both shirts in the back by buttoning them, we are coming to the front and just wrapping the fabric around. Play around with this to fit your taste and waist, and finally you are securing it by tying it in the back here. I double knotted this one just so it's extra secure. Cuffed the sleeves per usual, and I did notice it was a little tight around the neck, so I just undid a button in the back. For styling, we did the same baseball cap, same shearling jacket, same New Balance 530. I mean, girl, do you see how we are just recycling the pieces, but we got completely different looks? You see that? For a bottom, I went in with the same khaki bubble hem skirt that I got earlier in the fall, and a little touch of luxury with our Louis Vuitton Speedy 30 equipped with charms. Oh, nothing much here, girl. Just showing you how to take those basics and make them work for you, babe. Last but definitely the most complicated, the asymmetrical puff skirt. Just like with the midi skirt, we are starting at the waist, and I already have secured it in the back with a very large safety pin. We're starting off by tucking all of the sleeves inside because you don't want them hanging around for this one. You're going to need as many safety pins as you're going to need. In today's case, I used about 6. I started off by pinning the ends of each sleeve into the skirt so they're not hanging later on. From here, you are simply grabbing pieces of the skirt, pulling it up to the waist area, so to speak, and you are just treating your body like a mannequin and pinning it around. You're definitely going to want to play around with this to make it fit your style and taste and your body. You can make this a full puff skirt by taking the fabric and doing the same thing all the way around, but today I am stopping, making this more of an asymmetrical style skirt. I unbuttoned the front just to open up the legs a little bit, and to not have buttonholes showing, here I am just securing the area with another pin, so when it falls it looks like a clean edge. You're gonna have to pause and look to make sure it just fits the vision that you have in your head of what you want your version of the skirt to look like. To style her up, I went in with the same oversized menswear blazer that we thrifted, the tie that we thrifted today, another staple, an oversized white button down shirt, these clear sling back jeweled heels, and a sparkly bag from JW Pay. Same one I've been wearing, girl. Same thing. This is very much giving menswear, juxtaposed, high fashion, unique fashion, streetwear fashion, all in one. Wear wherever you see fit.
And girl, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to slide down on you, show you a little DIY hack that you could do with 2 shirts. You might already have them, and if not, this will give you some inspiration to get off in that thrift store to get to exploring, because I feel like if you can't go in the thrift store and find 2 shirts that look good together. If you found value in today's video and topic, let me know by hitting that like button. Drop me a comment, let me know which look was your favorite. How are you gonna style your 2 button down shirts? And if you have made it this far, I appreciate you so much. But if you aren't already, I need you to go ahead and take a few seconds, lock in, and hit that subscribe button. Because if you made it this far, baby, it's something that you like over here. As a matter of fact, let me give you a few seconds. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you. But most importantly, save the video. Use this as a style guide to work that closet, to pick up new pieces, to play around with your personal style. Look at me as your stylish homegirl that is just here to keep you cute, because real friends, we don't let you go outside looking crazy. I gotta get up out of here. I'm gonna see you next outfit or next video. Bye.